is a beautiful sunny day here in Lisbon, so I thought I'd take you all on a little stroll to this beautiful little market in Santos, this really kind of cute neighborhood, about 50-minute walk from where I live. And while I'm doing that, because you know I like to tell you interesting things and hopefully lighten your day, things to think about during my vlogs, not just walk and talk. So I thought I would share my thoughts on reflection. And before you click off, honestly, 50 minutes of reflection has been proven to increase your productivity by 23%. So let's go look at some beautiful buildings of Lisbon first, of course. Cue the B-roll.
The actual reason why Lisbon's buildings are so colourful and shiny is to reflect the sunlight into the streets and alleyways. Why can't more cities do that? Well, I guess then it wouldn't be Lisbon's thing, would it? Let's talk about reflection.
All right, so why is reflection a good one? Well, reflection for me has been something that just basically takes me out of my chaotic world and my environment, right? And my experience with reflection is one of forced reflection, really, because I find that we more often than not use milestone events or times of the year to reflect, right? So New Year's is a great example of that. Everyone is reflecting on the last year, and that's great. Don't stop doing that. But they've shown that recent studies by a Harvard Business Review, I'll link it below, showed that people who reflect, employees that reflected 15 minutes at the end of a day, 15 minutes, that's hardly anything, reflected on your day, showed a 23% increase in productivity after 10 days of doing that for 15 minutes a day. So obviously it works over time, right? So one of the kind of habits that I've experienced that work really well with that, obviously are journaling, right? I've started to do this 5-minute journal, which is obviously morning and evening. And obviously the ambition of that is to basically plan your day ahead, start with positive thoughts, create positive habits, and then at the end of the day, reflect. But I personally realized that I don't think it's enough for me. I need to check in midway through the day as well, much like I do with my bullet point notes and things like that. All right, I'm gonna tell you a few more things, but I think first, let's go take a look at this little market. All right, let's go.
Something that I think has got everyone through lockdown in Lisbon is that they've actually kept all the farmers markets open on Saturdays. Most of them are open from 9 till 1, like this one in Santos. They even have temperature checking at the entrance. Super cool.
We're from California.
Yeah?
We've been here about 7 years. And one thing that we always missed was spice. So we're total spice junkies. And in California,
Are the Portuguese not spice? Are they not like
yeah,
spice?
but there's like, you get like just the basic piri piri sauce, but
Okay.
it's not like, yeah, it's just kind of standard.
Yeah.
But in America, it's like part of the culture to eat super spicy, especially with the influence from Mexico.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
also
of course,
from Asia.
yeah. Love it.
So we were, yeah, complaining for years, and we finally solved our own problem. We grew a
Amazing.
farm, so all the peppers are from our farm.
Seriously?
And yeah, we make them all at home.
Which one of you can take the hottest? What are they? Scovilles, isn't it? They measure them?
Yeah.
Who's had?
We battle every week.
Okay,
No
and
one's
who's
really
the reigning champ?
Everyone wins and loses at the same time.
Yeah,
since the
there's no
farm-
winning in eating
No,
hot
but-
chilies, right?
Well,
Depending on
since the farm's in my backyard,
Yeah.
I have to say I've done the most damage to myself, if that makes sense.
Can you actually damage your taste buds?
I don't know.
Or can you?
That's an urban myth.
I think
Okay.
my mom would say that. But
Okay,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't believe it.
All right, which one would your mom least
We would argue
recommend?
it enhances your taste.
Every week we do a special sauce that we do an experimentation,
Cool.
a small batch, and this one's with dragon fruit.
Thank you so much, guys. Obrigado, as we say. Hit me up. Drop it in the big bag, my man.
That's it. I mean, there's a space for more sauces in there.
I
too.
know. So I loaded up. Yeah. But you're here every Saturday, yeah?
We're on a mission to spice up Lisbon.
I love it. Let's spice up Lisbon. All right.
Okay, my last point's on reflection.
A question I get all the time is like how often you should reflect. Now, I think like anything, don't set yourself up for failure, set yourself up for success. You can always increase the amount of time and the amount of days that you focus on reflection, but it's really hard to obviously reduce if you start hours and then you kind of feel like you're failing already. So start slow, whether that's, I think the best way to do this, what I would recommend, is on a Sunday, which is always a time to relax and reflect. It's the kind of day where there's the least activity happening on social media, the least activity happening for most people in terms of their life as well, right? So start on a Sunday and spend 10 minutes reflecting, right? And ask yourself questions about, okay, so am I where I want to be? How have I performed this week? How have I made the life better for people around me, for example? And then it's easier to move down to twice a week. On a Wednesday, have a midweek check-in, right? After work, how has the week gone so far? How can you make it better in the last 2 days? And then obviously move towards daily if you can. That's the golden nugget. And then in my case, I'm moving towards 3 times a day because I need that midday check-in to sort of, like I said, checking in your midday week, midday, and seeing, okay, how's the morning gone? How am I feeling? It's a good check-in for me to manage anxiety, to manage things like how am I feeling and how can I make today better, basically.
Alright guys, it's this point that I totally forgot to finish the vlog, and it's a beautiful day here in Lisbon, you know how it is. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching this episode, and thank you to Dr. Teresa who actually held the camera when I was chatting to the Chili guys. Thank you everyone, and have a wonderful Saturday. See you in the next video. Ciao.